Okay, Saturday morning, it's about 10 o'clock. We've had breakfast and cleaned up, did our dishes, everything's packed away. And now we're gonna head off on our day trip. We're heading out towards Portage to Ryan, which is, of course, back up Shirley Lake, the way we came yesterday. And not too cloudy, sun's coming back out. Looking like a good day. I'm not 100% sure if Peter's got something here or not. Looked to be pulling pretty good. We had been about 44 feet of water and came up to about 37, and it looked like it was starting to pull. So he's gonna pull it in and check, and we'll see what's there. Might just be weeds. Probably not in that depth though.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Peter does have a fish here. I'm going to put the camera down and get the net. While Peter's busily finishing off the last of his licorice.
Oh, I smell one.
Anyway, we're here at the start of the portage from Shirley to Ryan. We're heading over there just for the day. We had a good trip coming down Shirley, a little bit of wind coming from the west, but Peter managed to catch 2 lake trout on the way down. They were both about 13 inches. They were both on a gold hammered Williams wobbler, and he's the only one with the bottom bouncer left. So the bottom bouncer seems to be working. Unfortunately for me, while I had the lead in clams caught, having caught another one on the way here, I'm pretty sure our bet was actually for the biggest fish. So I think Peter might be ahead right now. Not sure.
I am.
Yeah. You sure the bet wasn't about clams?
I'm sure.
I'm sure it was about clams.
Yeah.
Well, we just finished our very buggy portage from Shirley over to Ryan. At Ryan, we've come out in this little back bay, and we're gonna head out into the lake. There's supposed to be some brook trout up here, so we'll see if our bottom bouncer routine works as well for brook trout as it's been working for the lake trout on Shirley. So here on Ryan Lake, and Peter's already pulled in another fish. This could be a brook trout. I'm going to grab the net here. He hardly put any line out on his bottom bouncer here, and he's got one hooked. I even pulled one in a minute or two ago, so let me grab the net here. It's about 12:30 now. We got on the water on Ryan at about 11:45, and so it's only taken us 45 minutes to paddle down here, even with taking time out to catch a couple of brook trout on the way. We're at the portage from Ryan to Big Red, and as you can see, there's a bit of a obstacle course of logs here. Makes it a little tough to get to shore. So since we're just day tripping anyway, don't need to force our way through. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna head back up Ryan a bit here to find a nice breezy campsite down that way and stop for some lunch. We stopped at the island campsite here on Ryan Lake. Got a nice breeze to keep the bugs away from us while we have our lunch. Peter's just getting the day pack out of the Canoe. Good point. Nice view from up here. Open, but lots of trees. Nice fire pit, looks like. Peter does seem to have another fish. It's a real good thing. Our bet was really for clams and not fish.
It was for fish, not for
Remind me to edit that part of the video when we get home.
Why would you say that in front of them if you were going to edit? They would know
Good point.
For fishing, I would actually win.
Okay, so I'll erase this.
No, you won't. I won't let you.
Let's see what he pulls in this time.
Probably another Brook Trout.
Keep the rod up. That's a nice one. Okay, let me grab the net. Well, it's about 2:30 and we're back at Shirley Lake from our very successful trip up to Ryan. Peter got his first couple brook trout, which was what we were hoping for, but better than we counted on. Portage coming back was not nearly as buggy. It was real nice of that moose to walk along with us brushing the flies off, eh Pete? You didn't see him? Oh, I thought you knew him. He said he met you on the trip over. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to see some things. Could mean I need to drink some more water. Anyways, we're gonna fish our way back up Shirley to our campsite here. See if we can find some more lake trout. So we're coming back up Shirley Lake here. We're in 66 feet of water. Peter appears to have hooked something again, which would make it another laker if he pulls it in. I'm going to keep paddling for a little bit just to keep us away from shore and see what he pulls up. Well, that was another 15-inch lake trout, which feistily dove back into the depths of the lake. So I think it's time for Peter to stop catching fish and let me have some. Because that's 3 lake trout and 2 brook trout for him today. And I've only had 1 brook trout, and that's just not fair. Have you ever had one of those days where your canoeing partner is catching fish faster than you can get your line in the water? And it feels like you're paddling uphill the whole time. And meanwhile, he's complaining that his arms are getting tired.
They are.
Well, I'm hoping this is just a whole big chunk of weeds because we came over a really shallow spot. But I don't know. What's up, Pete?
Why would it be fighting back?
Let's watch this one. He's caught enough. It doesn't matter if this one gets away. It might even be a little bit bigger this time. Alright, Peter's finally stopped catching fish long enough for us to get back to our campsite. It's only 3:30, but it's bright and sunny, so I think we're going to take a bit of a break, make sure we drink something, and then decide what we're doing with the rest of our day.